Hello, everyone. Back again. Welcome back to the review. This time we're going to be doing again another uh, stream of sorts. Uh, so basically, yes. What to talk about? Uh, yeah. I'm well. And yes, I'll send the link. Do not worry. Uh, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So the scripts are almost done. I'll say that. The stars are shining. The moon is singing. The cows are just, you know, I am so sorry about that. We're doing some stuff here, there, everywhere. But basically, the said script is nearing the completion of the conclusion, meaning that it's almost completed. Because the total of pages we have, as we look into the script, uh, we have a total of 90 pages. The goal is for 96 pages, which shouldn't take too long. So that's the goal of this. That's one of the main goals of the stream, getting that script done, and I can link it to everyone. Yes, it's already been shared to a lot of people, but yeah. Anyways, so we have copy to clipboard. All right.
up, so it's like, hi, Brandon.
Who saw you?
Oh, hey, Roger.
It's another live stream.
You said you didn't have a live stream today.
I didn't think I'd have one either.
Oh, how do you know there's one going on?
We're live right now. Sorry about that.
Hi, Brandon.
Hello. Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Mason, you okay?
You there, mate? Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I know what it feels like to have a bad connection. So what are we going to discuss today?
Well, one of the scripts is almost complete. As once it's done, it'll be linked to. It's been linked to some of the actors, but I'm going to link it to you and the others. So.
Okay. Wait, is it in the chat right now?
Oh no, I'll send it somewhere. Let's see. Where is it? There.
Well, Mason just left. You must really be having a bad connection.
He didn't have any trouble last time, so I mean, I don't know.
This is a really bad line. Hello? My cell phone's not working properly.
Is this a joke?
Hey.
Hey, Mike.
Junior, you have to come over here right now. I'm counting on you.
Hello? I want my money back.
Who are you talking to?
It's a quote from Thomas.
It's a magic railroad joke.
Hello, Mason and Mikey.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, right now it's snowing over here.
I'm in a live stream, so it's fine.
You knew there was Diet Pepsi in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I took one this morning.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
What, something wrong?
In any case, I'm just getting home now. So
I'm currently on the road.
With who?
What? Never mind.
Let's see. Oh, Sam Brunt. I am doing very well, Sam Brunt. Let's see.
So you better sit back, but don't relax, cause we're about to go for a ride. So it's probably best that you hold on tight, just in case if you die. It was from a Big Engine 87's intro for Bon Voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Bon Voyage.
Hi, buddy. Say hi. Say hi, puppy. Come on, get in the frame. Yeah, well.
Hi, buddy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Here's my buddy.
You okay, Mom?
Oh, you with your mom?
Yeah. I'm currently on the road.
Yeah, Mama's here.
Oh, really? Where are you heading?
Just coming back home from somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I see.
quiet, buddy. Let's go inside. Come on, buddy.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Ah.
Hi, baby.
Ah.
Hi, baby.
Get under my blanket because I am cold. Alright.
Daddy. Oh, here.
He's weird like that, Mom. It's Buddy. My dog is just so weird.
Oh,
He wasn't even outside for 30 seconds. He's already scratching at the door.
wow. Yes, Sam Brunt, I did see your comment in Discord. I will respond to them. That's just been I've just been, with doing things here, there, and everywhere.
That's where I gotta go. I'm gonna go get him off the leash.
All right.
Come here, you little troublemaker. Yeah, whoa. See my feet when he does. You don't walk between my feet, dog. Honestly, one of these days I'm gonna end up accidentally tripping over him.
I know that feeling, tripping over dogs and leashes. It's not that pleasant. The one-track mind dude is here.
Oh yeah, there he
Hey,
is.
Jay.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm currently at my girlfriend's house, but she's not here yet.
Ooh, lucky.
Hey, at least I got a girlfriend. What do you have? Oh, sorry.
Oh
I
no.
did that before. I had
Okay, you got
sorry.
a fair point.
Boom. Did it.
Yeah, okay. The burn's on me. Hardy har har.
Yep.
Anyway, aside from
I
that,
missed.
Yeah, anyway, my keyboard's on the fritz on my computer, so
Still not working.
no, it hasn't been working since last night.
oh, is it
Right.
an old keyboard?
Well, it's on Windows 10. It's pretty much the newest model.
Weird. Like, is it like is it like a wireless keyboard, or is it like a, or is it a?
It's I don't know. I mean, it's a laptop one.
A laptop? Ooh, yeah. You may want to see a technician about that.
I called one last night. I gotta get a separate keyboard to get it to work.
Okay.
I mean, it still works. I can use the online keyboard. I mean, the wireless one.
Oh, Rogers. I just remembered. The group I added you in, the OC group. That was something I'm thinking on doing in the future.
Okay.
I already got an idea for Brandon's and Mikey's. But yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, I can
Mason's
still
back.
move around in Roblox, so at least that's promising.
You just say like playing Roblox, so you're good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's just I can't use
that was
the
close. I
arrow
almost
keys
left.
anymore, so I have to use the arrow keys on the wireless keyboard. It's just a bit complicated.
Well, who isn't? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're so cute, buddy.
So glad I figured out how to hear you guys.
Anyway, right now. All right, let me just turn it. I mean, I've literally tried everything.
Like all the tricks in the book?
Yeah, I've literally tried everything. I've tried restarting the laptop. I've tried restarting the keyboard. I mean,
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
that was literally the first thing I did.
Wait, really? I'm making a joke, but okay.
But I can still work around it.
I was honestly making a joke, but okay. I didn't think I should try that.
Well, I mean, in all thy son's command, as they say.
You know, the last time I heard anyone make the on and off joke was in the season. What was that episode? PA problems.
Oh yes, the from
PA
season
problem.
21. Have
Have you
you
tried
I
turning it
remember
off and
now.
on again, sir?
no,
No,
I
it
have
was the
not.
guy with the blonde hair that was trying not to laugh. That's what I loved. That was funny.
I mean, it probably needs some final adjustments. How about this one? And the PA system dies.
No, you don't understand. It's how he. It was just one thing that made me cringe about the episode was how he always kept moving. I
What
don't
do you mean?
know. It was just something about him. I don't know. It's also how he was talking when he said "move with the times." It just sounded cringy to me.
Well,
I can't explain it, but it just sounded a little cringy.
basically, that
Especially
episode.
since it's him saying it, because hello, steam engines. You're kind of dismissing them in a way.
Well, the
Question mark.
episode did teach us a lesson that anything you replace may not
Oh, it was
always work
hilarious.
out in the end. So in this case, the new PA system that's the time I bought for Naffer
It's
Station.
trash.
Well, it looked pretty cool, but it just didn't work out. So I mean, I thank goodness
Hey, like
that
Spam can. My
Like-
Spam can.
like spam can.
D199.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, here's the
He
thing.
broke down, and
But here's
you
the
know.
thing. Ted reformed in Thomas 123's universe. He reformed into a prominent diesel.
oh, that's his name. Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, well, basically
Well,
in
it's
my
not
Yeah.
like the Class 46s are modern anymore.
no, well, there are very few
Well,
that are
no
there are
diesel
very
is
few
really
out
modern
there
anymore
of the Class
nowadays.
46s.
No
Because
diesel is really modern nowadays when you think about it. Most of engines that run on rails is really electric.
well, actually, there's still like the CN rail is still a thing in my country because you have the Santa Fe
Oh, yeah.
diesels, you have West Rail diesels. I mean, would you look at that? Hello, Glenn.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
David.
Wow.
Hello there, Brandon. You finally took 2
Honestly,
minutes
nice
to find
to
out I
meet
was there.
I knew you were there.
I just got in
You
on
think
my
I could?
bath.
You think I might find one tomorrow? You think I might find one?
Brandon, I just got out of the bath and I just checked in and I noticed you were online. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were streaming.
You'd
And I
have to
noticed
put a
on my
cord in
subscription
somewhere.
you were there. So I realized, oh wait, I'm not going to miss this.
But everything else works.
I'm just
Yeah, everything else
surprised I'm
works. The
actually
mouse,
in
the
a
monitor.
video.
Hello, MTM.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, that's one track
Hello.
mind, Glenn.
Hello there, OTM. You may have heard of me. I'm one of Brandon's good buddies.
Yeah, I know. I was watching a live stream with you two, and I was commenting on the video of Timothy. Yeah, the Timothy Ghost Engine and Clintfield 311.
That's right.
That was
And
pretty good.
I see Madison Haig has joined us too.
Yep. Mason's here, and so is Mikey and Rogers. So
Yep.
He kept bleeding though.
And from what I
Like
just heard,
coming back.
Brandon, you just had a talk in a previous one saying Chuck's coming back.
well, basically
What's
for
all that
those who don't know, Iowa Studios is on vacation. He may be back this weekend or sometime in the following week.
Well,
So
I hope he's okay because Australia right now is actually taking a pelting from those heavy, severe fires. So I'm hoping he's out of danger because I'm getting a bit worried for him now.
I'm sure he's okay because
Yeah,
the last I heard, he was showing me and others some clips from his director's cut of Magic Railroad.
Come here, Bobby.
But
Come here,
anyways,
kitty.
Hey, Brandon.
yes.
If I ever meet
Look who
any
is
human...
here.
Okay. Aww.
Oh, hey there, little cat.
Yes,
wait, was
this
that the
is
cat you were showing me last night?
Yeah, this is Bobby. Hi there, kitty.
Oh, did I hear?
Also, Roger, did you fall
Yeah.
asleep when I was telling you the story last night? Because you were moving or replying, and then I ended the call, and then you were offline for a couple of minutes, and then online again, and then back offline. Did you fall
Yeah,
asleep when I was telling you?
You might be stuck in traffic.
kind of fell asleep.
We're gonna be stuck in traffic.
See, Brandon, I did tell you, he did fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna go with my bad on that one.
Slowly but surely.
Nah, you're fine. I can understand. Last night when I was late chatting with Brandon, I just got so tired that we barely lasted half an hour.
Callum, Mr. Rollerfed 02.
But yeah,
Although he did show me that video.
You guys, like I just said, I'm hoping, because I just recently spoke with Chuck just recently, Brandon, on Skype, shockingly enough, before New Year's Day and Christmas or whatever it was, and he was very helpful because he helped me to find the Tip-Bolt Thunderbolt engine, online working, and I told Shine Ortez, and he was kind of happy. Both of them were, so I kind of just realised, I'm thinking, okay, they're talking back, so I know I'm sort of regaining control, I guess. But Shine told me, I asked him, I also asked him about my progression, about my change, and do you know what he said? And do you know what he said, Brandon? He said that you're still making good progress. So I know he believes me. And by the way, Roger, nice cat on your leg. I bet that's irritating with those claws sinking deep.
Oh, trust me, you have no idea how ridiculously sharp Bobby's claws are. But we still love
don't get me started. I live with 3 kittens.
Well, he seems comfortable on you. He doesn't seem too much of a... he seems to be very cozy there, how he's just sitting there.
Yeah, once you get comfortable, you can't really blame cats.
I know.
But yes, Callum, welcome. I did watch your redub of Duke the Lost Engine, which, yes, I was a part of.
Which I voiced in.
Yes, Mason was part of it too. So for those who haven't seen it, please check it out.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a really awesome grand finale for this redub series.
Well, technically speaking, Callum said it's not his grand finale of his redubs. It's just he's going to take a break from them while he focuses on other projects. He said that in his update video.
Sorry about
that.
But anyway,
hey, Glenn, have you ever thought about incorporating Charleston into your series?
Hey, Callum.
Charleston, who is that again? Could someone refresh my memory? Because I got a bit of a memory loss.
Charleston is basically the Alfred of Thomas's basis. He's basically a yellow E2 with the number 105.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Wait, are you talking about Jeremy or?
No, Charleston.
No, it's not gonna.
Oh, I don't think of Jeremy.
No, Jeremy.
All right,
Jeremy, yellow
E2 was recently created for trains. Funny enough.
Yeah, oddly enough, guys, I apparently, due to the way how I am, because I'm still reshaping my universe, apparently, I won't be incorporating too much because of the lessons I've had to learn with using people's OCs. So I don't want to, make that mistake that I did, in Clinchfield Curse, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm keeping my own OCs. I'm still going to, in time, I will get Brandon to join my Thomas universe, but for now, I'm still testing out everybody else's because I'm still reshaping my universe. I mean, I've got Chris, I've got Serena, and I've got Mika's OCs, which work absolutely beautifully. So I've got my three awesome females in. I'm hoping to get some more. I've also got Liz as well, who was the first to come in.
There we go.
Yeah. So
yes, Blue Engine Liz.
Yeah, who basically, who many of you guys may not remember, she was the first ever female voice actress of 311 in The Innocent. Although technically she was going to.
She did good.
She was to do the 311 demon role, but at the same time, I wasn't so sure how good she would be as an evil villain, because oddly enough, I can't see Liz doing a villain. For some bizarre reason, I just couldn't see her doing that, because she's just too wonderful and too nice and gorgeous. I'm not going to lie. She's like a big sister to me. So I kept her as the normal.
Yeah,
Villains,
which still
Although,
boggles my mind.
I was going to say, like, funny enough, Liz has voiced an evil engine, but that was in James Finn 1991's universe that she voiced an evil engine.
yeah, but if you think about it, I think there's just no way. I don't know why. I think Liz. I don't know why, but I personally think Liz doesn't always like doing the villains.
Wait, was that Engine Gadget from his Halloween special?
That was correct. Basically, basically it was. Now, Gadget did reform herself at the end, becoming a good a good guy or good girl, I should say. But basically, yes, Liz was the voice Gadget throughout, but by the end of it, she was all nerdy and excited and whatnot.
It seems like okay, everybody's I can just see in the live comments, ladies and gentlemen. There's Sam Brunt. Oh, it's you, OTM. Nice. It's nice to hear you again. I thought it was you. In any case, it's Mr. Merlin fan as well, and he's also with us in the live chat.
Operation Sodor, one of my best work.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Just gonna say was I think one day if anybody has no busy time to go out or whatever, maybe Mr. Merlin fan 2 could hop in, because I've always wanted to talk with him. He's one of my faves. He's one of my idolizers. I look up to.
Well, as someone who has voiced both Augustine and
he's voiced Stephanie's driver. He's done a lot of driving voices from what I can tell. He's very well known for that.
Yeah, he's done a lot of human actors. I've heard him in Narrow Gauge's Something in the Mind, which you're currently making an adaptation of it with Duncan.
Yes, you can see on my it's not like an adaptation style. It's heavily based similar to what it is, but it's a bit more in depth, except it's a bit different compared to what Stephanie's encounter was. It's more like Duncan himself experiencing it inside the mine, and it's more darker and into depth. But if you were to put the two plot wises together, they have very, very similar storytelling. Except I like to go into that. I'm not too. I'm just one who likes to just push the boundaries and go even deeper. I'm not saying mentally psychotic, but that's just me. I like because everybody likes my style or what I do anyway.
Especially with the whole Timothy thing.
Well, I've learned to. Well, actually, if you may not notice, Timothy's becoming less and less darker, apparently, because there's some other stories that were linked before Clinchfield and after it, where he actually had a Christmas special dubbed an E2 Christmas, which Timothy. Okay, spoiler alerts coming up, ladies and gentlemen, because in that one, that event happened in 2016 or whatever it was, during the Christmas time or whatever it was, because around that period, it was when the current Roman was still being restored, except it was just after the encounter where Timothy had met with Thomas, and at this point, Percy is taking Thomas's spot to help with Rosie, and Toby's also having some assistance. So, which is why you saw them at the end, because they were all having shift turns, and I think Emily was involved too still, and after that. Thomas had to pick up some bits and pieces to attach for a Christmas train, right? And then lo and behold, Timothy has him trapped again, and then he tells him this and that and blah blah blah, and then he remembers about their first Christmas when they were together on Sodor, but Thomas still doesn't remember because he thinks he's got memory loss, right? That's what he's saying, but Timothy's literally just digging away and digging away until finally. And that's when he gets really mad. That's when the demonic version of him comes in, and then Thomas still doesn't remember, but Timothy does say a few things like this and that, and then afterwards he does say, something of whatever it was, and he lets him go, right? And then we cut back to 2000 because we have a flashback afterwards, because Flying Scotsman is eventually revealed about this, and he decides that he's going to get involved. Yeah, spoiler alert, lads. So he's going to get involved. And because if you remember at the end, he said it might be due with a family feud or whatever it is, I'll find out. And he does. And he decides to talk about Thomas about it, and he's going to try and help Timothy move on. And then later on afterwards, we find out more about why Thomas was upset at the end of the film, as you saw, right? The question is, you guys wondering. After that, he ends up. What was it going to say? I'm trying to think now. It's shortly after that, after Thomas celebrates Christmas. This is like in 2017 at the time. This is still after Clinchfield, this is, or whatever, in the same timeline. And at the end, he goes to sleep on his own. And then, but then we hear the innocent side of Timothy popping up beside him. Even though Thomas is asleep, he does say "Merry Christmas, little brother," in his good side, which is a sign of him actually letting go of his demons. But we don't know what's making him do it. But that's the last we hear of him in terms of timeline-wise. But if you want to know why Thomas was upset, it's not because of Christmas thing or whatever it is that he had. It's all because Timothy revealed something to him that he didn't even remember, that all of us might know. And this is part of my timeline in the Railway series. It turns out, again, more spoiler alerts coming up. So if anybody doesn't want to listen, mute their mics right now on the live call. Or if anybody's watching this live stream, get the heck out of here because you don't want to hear the spoiler alerts. I had the red alert sirens on or whatever. The reason why is because Timothy acts like the way he does, and he says like he knows you and me, the story of our past or whatever he's talking about. It turns out that why Thomas is upset is because it is revealed that he was never an E2 to begin with. And Thomas is absolutely shattered to find out. And I think Brandon knows where I'm already going to go with this. As Jay does here as well, SP449 fans on board, he already knows exactly where I'm going with the story because he knows anyway.
I'm sorry, what now?
About the whole thing.
Oh, Jay, you're here. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Timothy revealed to Thomas that he was never an E2 to begin with, just like Timothy himself was never an E2 to begin with, as we all know. And of course, because if you remember, the first time we ever knew who Thomas was when Reverend W. Audrey. For those of you who don't want to know, turn away right now, or cover your ears, or mute your mics. Because it was revealed that Thomas was first seen as a J50. Yes, and that's the reason why Thomas was mainly upset by. He was never an E2 to start with. And neither was Timothy, for that matter. Because the piece of the puzzle of the two brothers' past is coming into play. We just haven't seen it happen in the films yet. Sci-fi that was a bit of a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen, but that's me. I just can never stop talking. But anyways, guys. Jay, you can take up the bat now. Anything you like to say?
I do want to make something about that. When were the E2s even built? Because just remind me of when they were built again.
1902.
That was the first batch.
Let's see, they were built between 1913 to 1916.
Yeah, only 10 were made, and none made it past those years.
Well, so basically, the E2s and the J50s were built around the same time.
Yeah, because in my timeline, Timothy was the first built as the main prototype, right? In secrecy, right? And then, funny enough, the secret is, we all know Thomas was the second batch, when they had the extended side tanks. But in my take on it, Thomas never had them to begin with. So he came after Timothy, like the first batch had been built, meaning he was the oldest.
As a J50?
No, well, he became a J50, but then, because they were thinking of the classic building, they wanted another prototype with Timothy. And Thomas secretly was actually the first one to be built in the class, but he still had some prototype parts attached to him. But, he was the first to come out just after Timothy was, and of course, hence why the two know each other so well. But eventually, as we all know, they would eventually get extra side tanks later on. And Thomas would be the first to have the official ones. So he became the prototype for the second batch.
Ah, I see.
Hence why he had the extended side tanks before the others. So he took Timothy's role as a standard prototype, if not an official. As a standard prototype. That's why, and that's how it went in my version.
Timothy does seem to have a twisted sense of love for his brother.
Well, he does. The reason why he's in the RWS, he is evil. But the fact of the matter is, it's just that he is so conflicted. He just, he's still an ultimate bad guy. But the fact is, he's deeming it that strong. It's the only way he can connect with Thomas, and he's telling me, yes, you know this and this and that. He knows a bit more than Thomas ever does, and he even knows how much than we don't know. He's like being like the end. He's like playing. I don't know. Say like he's leaving riddles in Thomas's head. Like you weren't what you were. Like we may be brothers. We started out together here and that. But he's always leaving marks that kind of makes you wonder what's he actually talking about. He's talking like in encrypted words. But
yeah,
he's still a bad guy. He still won't rest. He still wants Thomas dead afterwards so he can rest in peace because all the E2s never made it. That's why he wants them gone. He wants them he wants the whole family to be with him in the afterlife.
See, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, and of course, I mean, the intendment of Ghost Train 3 on the rise. It's gonna be something.
It's going to be emotional because, well, actually, it's kind of funny. Actually, I could find a new lover for Timothy, but I'm not going to use Penny anymore, and with the exception of Brandon. But I'm going to do something different. But I need to find a new OC character that would have been around in Timothy's time because I can't use Rose's class. I could use maybe a separate engine. I could use a separate locomotive, unless anybody else has an idea for me to build, unless I could find.
Why not Lady?
Oh, that would be a little. It's funny because somebody's already used Lady as Timothy's lover in a separate episode, which I cannot be beaten by. But it could. But then again, I could have Lady involved, maybe not as a magical engine, but I could use her as an industrial. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not so sure about this because there's just so many ways I can think of it. Okay, I take it somebody's listening to a video that I heard someone growling. It sounded like me when I was angry.
Well, I will say that when all else fails, we fire into the sun in pure celebration.
And that wasn't a reference to Jay, okay?
Okay. Well,
No, like when all else fails, like we fire to the sun in pure celebration, so that way when we come out of the sun, we're different engines.
Yes. But the thing is, the reason why, Roger, why am I doing it different, as you may have seen on my DA, why is Timothy come back to life? Well, that's because it's the films that we're seeing are not related to what I'm actually going to do. Because in the actual railway series of my own, like a Wild Nor'Wester / Book of Tansy mix match or whatever, he's actually alive. It's just that he survived his fall, but he was in a coma for so long.
40 minutes.
So he was practically sent back to Brighton, reuniting him with Thomas?
Thomas had no idea. No, because if you read if you see one photo, Thomas is told about Timothy's accident, and they just say he didn't make it. They didn't tell him the actual truth all them years ago. They wanted to keep it away from him. They didn't want to upset Thomas, and that was it. But the thing was, Timothy was nearly murdered in the actual timeline in my version. So he's going to confuse others because his crew were, well, not at fault. They did die, unfortunately, but they were not at fault. Timothy was already old and aged. He was already tested so many times, and the controller, as we know, unlike in the actual timeline, apparently wasn't on the train. But instead, he was on there afterwards. But the passengers and that stuff made it. But Timothy was wasn't too fortunate. I mean, that's all it is.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of the most bestest episodes I did of OC Adventures.
But he does come back though after so long. In the railway series, he has a new livery formation, and he is reunited after so long.
I see.
But very similar at the end. I hate to be a spoiler, but Timothy was going to get a new body done in order for him to leave his old one behind. Where he does have the afterlife.
Okay.
Hi, Mikey.
So, like, Timothy finds a way to escape his demons after his guilt overwhelms him?
Yes, he is. That's one of the reasons why he is guilt by what he did when he killed himself, which is why he is always angry and he takes it out on anybody. But at the same time, he is like a villain. He's basically like, well, his demon formation is like the ghost of Freddy Krueger in a funny way, which is why I intended to have him as, which is why I played his theme song in the first film, which was how dark and sick he was. But like I said, he's basically like Darth Vader, but Darth Vader in the afterlife, trying to redeem his humanity to get redemption for himself.
Well, I mean, we do know why the true reason why he killed himself was to kill the old controller.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm back.
Because in Horror in the Kagura Branch, we find out more information as to why Timothy did the act that he did.
I always imagined that the old controller would actually threaten Timothy that he would find Thomas and scrap him right in front of him.
Hey, Brandon.
Because we all know how much he loves Thomas.
True. Oh, yes, Mason?
Do you know how long the live stream will continue?
Well, it'll continue is for a little bit. Well, for a little while.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. What was I going to say? Well, actually, One Track Mind. Here's the thing. Glenn and I are co-creating the Ghost Train 3 because the script, like the casting call is, I've got the casting call laid out. I've got some actors.
Yourself down,
Wait, is the cast fully taken now, Brandon?
There are still some roles open for Ghost Train 3.
You're embarrassing me.
Who else is open?
Who else? Okay. Well, let's take a look. Okay, where it is.
Okay.
Wait, Glenn, you said you were talking about another engine besides Penny that would be a love for Timothy.
That's basically what Glenn is saying because apparently because Glenn's like he's not authorized to use the model anymore. So
which model?
The Penny model.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I've still got her younger model, but I haven't had. I never got the Weeping Engine model, unfortunately, because no one's built her yet.
Actually, Alvarez is doing the Penny's Weeping form.
I actually have two suggestions if you can't use that then.
Okay, fire away.
One of them will not make sense, and the other kinda does.
Okay, let's hear the not make sense scenario.
The not make sense one is probably gonna be an LNER J50. That's one of them. It may not make sense, but they were built around the same time as Timothy's class.
Okay,
exactly. And the
go ahead.
Okay, yeah. And the second one is an M7. Basically an 044 tank engine.
So what do you think, Glenn, of those two suggestions? Do you think that could be a good alternative if Penny doesn't work out?
And he hates them. Perfect.
Wait a second. Where do you get that old Rosie model, like the ones that people are reskinning?
It's a Paul. I don't even know. I think it's a Paul's Trains model.
Unbelievable.
I think so. Because I know that let's see, Avery was made from that model, and same with and some others I know. But I understand that even though that Nicholas may have most of the OCs, it wouldn't hurt to make version 2 of the OCs if possible.
I think version 2 is the 3D OCs.
Well, in a way. We could always make hybrid versions. That's what I'm doing with Rajiv. So
I just love the way how Kane Fan writes Timothy. It's kind of like how I've written Diesel 10's backstory. It's a complete mystery, and Diesel 10 never tells anybody.
What is that?
Well, Vengeance of the LNER, we did find some history of Diesel 999.
Because, like I've said before, Diesel 10 was built in a time of war, and he probably saw lots of things that probably would scar an engine for life.
You know, the only other engine that would relate would be Neville.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Q1s were built in the 1940s.
They were built during war. That's why they were created.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I mean-
Still here, guys. I'm just still here. I'm just doing quick bits and bobs for my mom. That's what you can hear in the background.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you guys talking in the background. What was all that about?
Well, basically, Jay was bringing up two suggestions in the event that Penny was like taken out of the picture. Like basically an LNER J50 or an M7. Those were the suggestions Jay said.
Okay, we've got comments, but it's just one track mind. Oh, I can see why he's left. Oh,
Yeah,
right. You should say, Kane, that sounds so cool. Nice.
Well, yes, it is, because, I mean, it's...
What was he talking about? Because I didn't see him talking, because I was too focused on what you guys were saying.
He's excited for the fact that you and I are co-creating Ghost Train 3, so that's what he was excited for.
I know if Shine and if everybody else finds out, I might get mixed reactions and slight pissed by them or whatever, but I ain't giving two shites. No problem.
Buddy, mirror boy.
Yeah, but still, it's yours this time, but I am willing to jump on board your version, Brandon. I'm not in charge.
Of course, yes. I mean, I'm gonna try and...
I still want to co-promote with you, though, like I did in Ghost Train 2, so I can be your co-director or anything else.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Guys,
anyways, continue on anyways with what you guys were saying, because I don't want to keep on dominating my talking. But okay, Train Boy 04 is here with us, and then ends for the J50. Okay, don't know what that was all about, but you guys continue on anyway.
Well, I was saying on how Timothy's mystery is kind of what inspired me to make Diesel 10's whole mystery, his backstory. Because in my canon, he was built in 1941 by the Soviet Union after the whole Germany-Russia non-aggression pact kind of fell through.
Oh, yes.
So you're talking about so Diesel 10 technically was. So you're trying to tell me that this whole time Diesel 10 was never an American or an English diesel. He was basically a part Russian engine.
In some cases, yes, but it's in my canon, really. But
it's kind of funny when you say the word canon, because I technically haven't got a canyon. Funny enough, because I can't. I wish I could, but I have so many. I can't even stick to it.
Ha ha ha! You have many canyons.
Let's see what
plus,
I was
it
gonna say.
would also be a reasonable explanation on how Diesel 10 got pinchy in the first place.
Unless that was a project.
Also, how the heck he had lasers coming out of his claw?
Yes, I mean, because basically that's what inspired Diesel 11 to be created, because Diesel 11 had lasers coming out of his eyes, mouth, and claw.
Hey, speaking of, I remember this one YouTube user legend. Somebody called
Diesel 2012.
No, he was a guy who had other engines and he used Bachmann locomotives, and he did his own Thomas series, a bit like
Captain Punjab.
No. It was somebody else, similar to him, but he co-promoted with him once. It was the same guy who brought in the model of a Bachmann engine I have from the Pennsylvania era now. So apparently her name.
Oh, Miss Oliver and Blossom?
No, not him.
He created a character called Victoria, and if you remember the episode where she came in and Percy was pissed at her and she got her upset, who a cutie apparently voiced. Yeah, now someone called Miss Thompson Fano, whatever his name was.
I don't remember seeing that episode.
No, and he said something like, And he had a diesel that looked like Diesel 10, and I think that looked like was either Diesel 11 or somebody else. And he was using like a Santa Fe type of model, and he was using like his own American model route. I'm not too sure, but I think Shine Altez would know who I'm talking about. That one episode called Goodbye Toby, and he had to leave to an old railway, and that's when Victoria came in.
Oh yeah, that was actually one of the saddest episodes in Thomas history, fan made or not. And I see we have railworks going on. We have is that the goose? Is that
No,
goose?
it's not.
Okay, because it was from some
It's a
random.
duck.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Some guy on YouTube made an episode where there was a pandier named Goose who was a bit stubborn.
All right, Brendan, I'll break this down for you very easily. This you see before you is a 5700 class tank engine. Goose is a 5400 class tank engine.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
here,
but he's one of Duck's base brothers, isn't he?
More like cousins.
Hey,
Okay.
Jay.
Yes.
Is it me? Is it me? Hang on. Is this on that preserved railway line I remember seeing?
No, it's Riviera Line in the 50s, the same one that Nicholas Montino have. You went to the modern one.
That's what I mean. It's the exact same route. I know it.
Have I even taken on water yet?
All right, sorry about that, guys. I currently
Now
got.
you're taking on water.
Now I'm taking on. Oh, yeah, I just clicked the T.
Yes, you're right. It's in the extended tank. Yeah, I've been to this place in England. Yeah.
Ooh, look, it's a castle.
No, that's actually a shelter thing, wherever it is. That's whatever.
No, the engine inside the shelter is a castle.
I know. I love this. I've been to this place. It's one of the best places in England to go to on the coastal route of former Great Western Territory. That's funny. It's very funny actually, because the terminus that you see there was very similar to what I wanted my version of my own branch line to look if I ever had one to merge it with. Technically, if I was to have an NWR origin, this was one of the many locations I was actually going to be on. Before coming to Sodor back in the good days before I had my rebuild.
By the way, what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, how old would Timothy have been on the night of his accident if he was a Victorian-style engine?
Well, we all know he was built in the 1800s. We don't know exactly where. We don't even know what engine he would have looked like. So
wait, Timothy was built in the 1800s.
Well, he was a very different engine back then. He didn't have 6 wheels either. He was very, very different, and he was a lot smaller looking, if you were to think.
Was Timothy a smaller steam engine?
He was smaller, but not as tinier. But like I said, he was very different back then. In order to survive,
not like Lady small?
No, he was bigger than Lady still, but still smaller. But in order to survive, he was turned into a prototype 82 in order to guarantee for him to live longer, because he was not.
Wait, Brandon.
Yeah.
Can you send me Sir Topham Hatt?
He was
I'm
old.
going to start an episode called OC Adventures.
He was old though, Roger.
Who does it involve?
It involves us trains OCs only having adventures.
So who'd the trains OCs be?
There's 17, there's Shine, there's Brandon, there's you, and there's Liz, and everyone else you can think of.
Well, I've yet to give you mine, Mikey, but like I said, I'm not yet ready.
Alright, just take your time.
I'm very sensitive.
Have you guys ever watched Modern Railroad by BE87?
Love that thing.
But I was thinking of having Timothy the Ghost engine in this episode.
Instead of having him as a ghost, why don't you just have him as an engine who's alive? It's better to be refreshing.
Well, there's a
you wanna know what else? Oh yeah, I once saw a Timothy video where he actually did suffer a brake failure on the night of his accident. No demons, no nothing.
That's exactly what, and that's very funny because that's exactly what happened in my railway remake or whatever it is when I make my own actual series. That is the case with Timothy.
Wait, he just actually suffered a genuine brake failure due to his old age?
Well, it was old age, but he wasn't just old age. It's the fact was he had basically not just failure, but because of the fact he had, very old equipment on. Apparently, he was never very upgraded as much because he was a prototype.
Not to mention the old controllers penny pinching.
No, it was more than just penny pinching in the Railway series. If you compare to the Railway compared to the movie Twist, which is not different, it's not the same. No, but the fact is, he does this, as part of a way to get rid of him or whatever the hell it was. But anyways, the thing was, he does that. Timothy apparently was said to be taken to have an upgrade after his pasture thing, except it just caught up with him. He was old, like not old as Edward type, but it's just that he was. It was the old expression called wear and tear, but he did feel like he was a very older than he should have been. Like I said, he just wasn't. It's just the thing is, most of these would happen when he would least expect it. It was like the last, just when you think everything's going to be fine, it then strikes without warning.
Speaking of Edward, how does he know Timothy anyway?
That's what we said. If you remember in the first episode, in the first film, he says there's more than we might know, because he was told the story first before anybody else did. He hadn't seen the ghost. He knows him from his story though. But Timothy claims he knows him as as his old acquaintance. Hence why he keeps leaving mysteries around, like he's leaving hangers up for you guys. That's why he's playing these so-called riddle things with everybody else.
I know.
Then again, Timothy could have bumped into Edward one point when he was still on the Furnace Railway.
Yep, there's a possibility that you may have met.
I will say
Buddy,
this.
get away from that window.
There was speaking of Edward and Ghost. I'll never forget. The in Clunchfield.
Did I leave it in the car?
Where Edward and 311 had their magical conversation in the scrapyard.
Oh, of course. That was actually. It's very funny because actually in the original, I'm actually planning to do what's called an original 311 film, how it was supposed to be in my version before me and Shine ever did our infamous one. If we had, right? It's very funny actually because
you bring it in for me right now.
Yeah, one of the originals that was never changed in my script was Edward and 311's meeting in the scrapyard. That was one. What people don't realise, I just remembered now. That was one of the originals that was never changed. Except it was a bit. Except the only thing that was changed is that it's less dark. It's that it's less dark. Oops, sorry, I've spun the screen. It's that it was less darker, and it was less darker but more emotional. The difference was because in 311's case, because in the fanfic, because when 311 shines that red bright light in Edward's face, so it would normally hurt his eyes and blind you, right? What he doesn't notice is that he could see slightly through the red lamp, and what he could see, what others couldn't see, though, is that what he could. Hang on, let me rephrase that. What he could see and what the others couldn't see, right? Is that he swore he could see the demon 311 actually have red tears of sorrow and pain and anger in her face that we couldn't see. So he could very well see that the engine was evil, but still, that's the thing. No one could see. That's why he was able to stand up to 311 because he was not scared of her.
Oh, there we go.
Although he came very close in getting killed, as shown in the original, but 311 spares him.
Oh, where Toby gets kicked in the face by a cow.
Wait, what? Oh.
I remember this guy so well. He's one of the legends, man. He's that one who says, "I'm gonna get done roasted on a good day." Yeah, I know him so well. This guy. He speaks like a good old. He sounds hilarious for Toby in his day, especially when he matched his age.
Jackass.
Yeah, the Dartful brake van is right behind Tobias's train.
Oh.
What?
Did someone just shoot a shotgun? Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's my video I'm watching.
Tobias and his driver and fireman.
Oh wait, no, where the cow got shot.
He's got a kill shot.
Wasn't that in And
See,
the text
offends
message
animal
video
lovers.
would tell me.
Great show banned in Russia?
Newspaper guy getting old.
Bruh.
This was back then. This was way back in the day when YouTube was really well. Actually, when Thomas the Mole series errors were really in high gear.
Yeah, this was 2014.
Yeah, and it was still to this very day. But 2014 was a not the
Yeah,
best.
but it wasn't like Thomas' content was at risk during the hit entertainment era.
Not just that, but it was the
What
hard time
on
for me the rest of the day.
Brandon, I'm already back.
But the good news is, though, is that was the exact time when I discovered who Timothy was, and I got my first fanfic written down when the trailers started to come into play.
You know that that Timothy face originated from a gag face that was used during Magic Railroad production?
I never knew that at the time. I just thought it was a creepy pasta thing back then, but now we all know it, and everybody still talks about it.
Kane,
Yes.
got a question. What made you think? What made you think of Timothy anyway?
What? Your mic muted then. What?
What made you think of Timothy?
Well, I can't quite say actually.
Then where's?
Oh shit! Don't bring
Oh,
that.
shit!
Don't bring that up.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know about.
Novelist!
It'd be pretty brilliant. I don't know. I just thought it was quite clever. I think I'm the only one who knows how to voice him that well. But there are others who actually know how to voice him almost as good as I do.
This is absurd.
Yeah, this is one of the Yes, Roger. This is one of the legendary videos back in the day.
How come we thought of like Thomas instead of like a Edward model?
Here's the funny thing: Eduardo's model was not completed in time for Magic Railroad. However, I will say this:
that I told you.
Personally, in my version of Magic Railroad, Edward's the one who took the fat controller away on vacation.
Bringing ring at the door.
It would make sense because then that would have explained the whole thing about Edward, rather than us being left in the dark as to where he was. Because
either Edward being in the works or taking Sir Topham Hatt on vacation is the most logical reasons at this point.
I say him taking the fat controller and Sir Topham Hatt on a holiday is where. What the heck?
Did you just pull in Oliver?
No.
Did Defertus Diesel get into the sea?
No.
Okay, Mom.
Oh yes.
In the turntable well.
Because it's
actually here's the thing, like in countries that like in European railways, the turntables have water that comes out of the turntable when you turn the turntable.
Why?
Why does it? Why are you trying to water the engines?
Not just that, but the workmen could actually go for a nice dip before they get on hot day. Seriously.
Ew, that is disgusting.
No, actually, the Prime Minister of Bulgaria.
A water-powered turntable where random people just go in and swim while an engine is turning. Yes, that's not a killing machine.
Well, see, here's the thing: it will stop halfway, and then it'll be safe.
Why you're delaying a train? That means you're delaying a train.
Yeah, that's just
the Prime Minister of Bulgaria has confirmed this.
I hate to say it, but that's kind of stupid.
I know it's super nice, but do I hear Defertus Diesel's theme?
Who is Defertus Diesel?
Devious.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Defertus.
Sorry, I'm watching Trouble with Trains 2.
Speaking of Diesel, apparently, I'm not going to lie. When I was growing up, I used to like his theme song. It sounded very villainous.
I mean, he was clearly the first villain James Bond in the 80s.
Not to mention, I always thought that was the theme for Lady Diesel.
Or small. Absolutely not.
Okay, Roger, let's not go too in depth with this Trouble of Trains because I've already got rid of my nostalgia for that series. So I can always watch it back for this year.
Sorry. All right, then. All right. Maybe I'll play your
Let's go swimming again.
Hey guys.
Go somewhere. Oh wow! Like I said, it's just funny. It's normal because whenever I join,
Hey guys,
whenever I usually
I'm gonna have to
join,
go.
oh,
all right.
See you later,
Yeah.
Jay.
What?
See you.
I
See you
want
one
to
more
hang
time.
out with my girlfriend.
yeah, 'cause normally,
See ya, Jay.
What? Oh wait.
Uh,
No, this contract mine's real name is Jay.
Dang it.
yeah,
Alright, but
along
anyway,
with the other guys here.
That's,
Well,
usually when
that's
I
my
rejoin,
nickname, but
usually
yeah.
when I come on the stream, everybody goes mad about
Later.
yeah,
me.
that's my nickname too. But I just got confused. Like, wait, what?
Anyway,
now then, where is that? Right now, I'm looking over my Operation Sodor script. Because there's always been one favorite scene of mine.
Blow a whistle.
well, that reminds me of a song. It reminds me of a song that was made a while ago. You know,
I think the whistle chain's broken.
from Flo Rida. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
What? You singing?
Blow my whistle, let me know. Da, 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 da,
I'm
da,
blowing
da.
it as hard as I can. That actually sounds wrong.
Well, it's a song from Flo Rida. Like, I don't know if you heard of this, Jay.
You're
But
gonna
it's so-
blow my whistle, baby, let
Yeah,
me know.
yes. I remember that
You
song.
think we could all get together and perform a rewrite of Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
Whistle, baby, let
actually,
me know.
Roger,
Girl,
I
I'll
was
show
able to
you
get
how
this
to
version
whistle if you
of
start
the
real
Magic
slow.
Railroad, the director's
You
cut
just
version.
put your lips to. Anyway.
I mean, it'd be interesting to try it, but here's the thing: I will say that some of us, including myself, are a part of Chuck's beautiful mastery.
It's a shame, really, because I'd love to get back and see what he's doing. Hopefully, he'll pop in. If he does come back in Hangouts or whatever the hell, we can add him to see it. I've got him in CSW. I don't know if he removed himself or not, but I would love to have him in with me. I hope he did.
Come on, what's the... Ah, yes. Scene 14.
Ah, yes, I have finally done this correctly after 10 million tries.
Because... Hang on, you can see the text, right? Because one of the most favorite parts of this scene is the fact that Splatter and Dodge actually managed to get through to Thomas due to his bitterness towards Sodor.
Oh, no. That is not happening. I am not taking this huge express train.
That is a big express train. Anyway, what was I... Oh, yes.
Anyway,
basically the reason of Tom is resenting everyone on Sodor is because, well, let's just say, while he wasn't the direct cause, he was partially responsible for an accident involving the big city engine that sadly killed a person.
Oh.
Yikes.
Though, like I said, Thomas was only partially responsible. The full blame rested squarely on Big City Engine for ignoring a danger signal.
Oh boy.
He's really stupid if you do that.
Anyways,
but anyway, the engine somewhat blamed Thomas for the whole accident and began shunning him, pushing him to the point of him running away and joining Diesel 10's army of diesels, because at the time, Jasper was planning a takeover of Sodor.
Makes some sense.
Speaking of Jasper, Hector Tanzik is in the call now.
Who is Hector?
Hector Tanzik's here?
No, Hector Tanzik.
Who is Hector Tanzik?
He's right here. Hector's here.
He's your daylight rival, Jay.
Oh, hello, Hector.
Oh, hello there.
Oh my God, Hector, lower your mic.
Why?
Anyway, what was I saying?
You sound too loud.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. But anyway, in Operation Sodor, which is set in 2016, because Thomas ran away in 2013, meaning he left for 3 years. After returning to Sodor, though still bitter at the ones he
Okay.
thought was his friends, flattering Dodge
eagerly
managed to
bumped
get
the coach's
through him
hog.
in the...
Thomas eagerly bumped the coach's hard.
There's that puffing sound you hear. You can see.
Jay, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Slow down, Panny. You're slow. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, Dodge managed to get through to Thomas.
Would you
make
like
him
to join my stream or your PC after that?
Can realize how foolish he had been for blaming everybody else for not appreciating him.
Jay, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Alright. I was just minding my own business, but I would like to be here.
Oh, it's okay.
Well,
okay.
How the heck am I supposed to pull this train?
What, Brandon?
Oh, it's all good, Hector. I was able to get you in as soon as One Track Mind teleported to the sun. So, and Train Boy 04, don't worry, you will be in the stream. I promise.
We don't have a while. The train is
down 5 minutes.
Jay, can we role play after that?
I kind of want to do this first because yes, I want to prove myself to be a realistic driver.
Okay.
Hector, we can't always do everything in one split day, unfortunately. Otherwise, every day would be a boring day. I've learned to adapt to this. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, like, Henry's Hill is a prominent piece of Island of Sodor history, because Gordon getting stuck in the tunnel, like, out of pure arrogance was one of the biggest things Gordon has ever did. I mean, look. And I know Caden wants to join too.
Oh God, no.
Caden.
Well, Caden.
Bring him in. Whatever you.
Right.
Do not bring him in. Whatever you do.
Brent,
What's wrong with
really?
him?
Roger, the best thing I can say is that his voice, he talks really loud and
he doesn't shut his fucking mouth. All right.
Well,
and he will constantly ask you like, "Oh, Independence this, where can you send me this and that?" He literally PO'd a lot of my old friends in the last stream call once, and I was like, "Oh, for sake, this is why I don't like guys on the stream to be partnered with." You know what I'm saying? And I know Brandon, it's a shock, but this is the true fact. Anyway,
Glenn, I will say one thing: he can't help talking a lot. Some people have that.
He's just eager. That's the thing. He's eager and excited. That's the thing.
But that's the thing I've learned to control, because being eager and excited will never always lead to success.
Glenn,
what are you doing?
Glenn, you're older than
Pondering what we're pondering. The voters will agree. I'm just kidding.
Go, Pania, go! Fight for Great Western
Brandon,
Pride!
am I always welcome to your
Now,
stream?
Jake, we can run some.
Well,
So
of
we
course
don't
everyone's
invite
welcome to
these
the
dudes
stream.
getting
Anyone, yes.
angry. No
Huh?
time. We
Sorry,
gotta
Jack.
go.
Yes, Hector, of course, for certain. Like,
Sorry, Jay, but I'm just being very honest.
Oh.
I mean, I know he means well, but still, I'm a mature. I mean, with me,
Glenn, we both know that we're both older than him and we can control it. He's still young, so it's gonna take some time for him to control it.
I get that. Like I said, I mean, it's okay and everything. At least guys like Roger and you and Brandon and everybody else learn to control
What?
it.
Fast is he going? About 126 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
126, that was the fastest steam record held in the world.
Oh, God. Roger, please, man. You had to put a Mallard reference in there, man. Oh, my dear Lord.
Well, there was the
episode. You said that. Oh, God, just say it again. Oh, dear Lord.
Well,
what's going on?
Lord.
Stop. I can't help myself.
That's why I always look at that's why I always think of the Love of Trains 2 as probably one of the best and very most memorable things in the early years, in the heyday of YouTube.
I hate. Jay, is that your screen?
I love it.
If I'm driving a Pannier, then yes.
Okay.
Well, it's safer going forward than going backwards in a way.
The obvious CRE2 tank engines are better, no offense.
Oh,
bruh, if you know the horsepower, then you wouldn't be saying that.
Let's see.
Can Caden, is it me, Brandon, or is Ken blaming you for not letting him in? Jesus Christ.
Look, I've had no issues with Caden. That's the thing, because I'm starting to get to know him as a friend. So, I mean, I think he's a little irritated that I haven't added him in yet. But so I'm just reading the private chat, and I was like, uh-oh.
Open the boil injectors?
Anyway,
now.
We'll deal with that later. But anyways,
hey, have you guys realized how many times Alfred's died in the Thomas community?
He's died 7 times in the Thomas community. Thomas
No, I think it's a little bit more than that. Shut up, guys.
Boston Studios, Thomas 123, Dark Times, Andrew Liago's universe. Let's see, my universe.
He's died in mine. He's died in mine as well, but technically mine's in a bit of a twist.
Victor Tanzik's universe, which was a sacrifice because he was good in that, because he was an Autobot in that series.
An Autobot? What?
Well, think about it. Alfred was a good guy in Victor Tanzik's series, meaning he was an Autobot.
It's confusing how you refer everything to Transformers. I'm sorry.
I like Transformers.
Autobots are good guys. Decepticons are the bad guys. So.
I know that.
I don't even know some of the. I only know a few names from that series, like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and that's pretty much it.
Well, then there's Ironhide. There's Ratchet, Ultra Magnus. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
I suck at remembering names from Transformers.
It's okay. I mean, look, there's Montague, Duck's evil twin, pulling the coaches up the hill.
I will destroy every passenger in this coaches.
Oh no, I don't want Montague.
Oh, in this case, it's basically Duck himself as an evil shell of who he is.
He's an evil clone. Don't stall. Do not stall. Do not stall.
Stall.
Roger, no.
Yes.
Well, actually,
I'm just kidding.
This engine could pull a leaves, it could pull like a James and get stuck on the hill because of leaves and go back down the hill in sadness.
I am pulling a much heavier train.
To be honest, how much can the panniers really pull?
That's for you to decide.
My dear.
Can they pull a lot? Can they pull little? Nobody knows.
I know panniers can pull.
Well, we see in the
every engine can pull something.
Well, we see in the television series that Duck has pulled 7 express coaches in the model series and CGI.
Isn't he like a modified version though?
Duck is kind.
Kind of in some cases. I don't know.
Because you see, Duck has the strength of an LMS Black 5 in his engine. Because I mean, if you think about it, Nicholas Montanito's bio says that he has the strength of a Black 5 and he loves to pull coaches and freight cars. But then again, Sir Topham Hatt and the Fat Controller, when they were controlling the island of Sodor from seasons 1 to 2, they were always on top of the game. Now we have, oh no, it's spinning right round.
Oh no.
Now I will say that Victor Tanzig is he is recovering well from his state from what happened last year, and he'll be good spirit by season 4,
3?
I believe. Yeah, season 3. No, is it 3 or 4?
3.
He's on his 3rd season.
Okay, whatever season, basically season 3, he'll show up. He'll be happy, and oh yes, I did give him my OC, so it should do well.
I'd love him to have my OC as well. He's my happy too.
Oh yes, I mean,
Beep, Bobby.
Brandon, if you can contact him, would you like to? Can you ask him?
Of course. I mean, I've already sent him my OC. I've sent him the Vulcan. I've sent him Reginald the Hypnosis Engine. I've sent him Simon. I sent him some gifts basically before Christmas.
On the 12th day of Christmas, Santa gave to me a pannier with many coaches.
It's not even Christmas.
Well,
It's Christmas time all down the line.
You were saying, Brandon?
Well, Christmas will be for another 365 days since it's a leap year.
Guess what? I'm magic. I can make it Christmas now.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
It's Christmas time all down.
Imagine it was Christmas every month of the year.
Bruh.
Imagine if.
I mean, I would be getting a present. I mean, I would be getting breaks and presents all the time, so I can't complain.
Oh yes.
Well, think about birthdays and holidays and the LOL and Sir Topham Hatt. You know.
Yes, I will get a many presents.
How?
Cause Christmas and my birthday. So yes.
So when is your birthday, man?
Sorry guys, I don't even know if my head's on straight. That's why I feel like my neck's currently like bent or side. I don't even know if my head's vertical.
Why, it was just yesterday. No, I was kidding.
Oh come on, you can make it Christmas. We can celebrate every holiday in our lives.
On what?
Like July, like it's Martin Luther King's birthday today. I mean this month.
Yeah, and his lordship was complaining at the time, saying we're gonna need to make the diesel works the size of the Millennium Dome. Do you reckon that's what he's going for now?
He's probably halfway there.
Well, let's think. He's got 4 B12s. Well, 2 Class 4.
Uh-oh.
2 Class 40s, a Class 46, 2 HST, Class 1, 2 high-speed train, 2 diesel works shunters, 2 Buick locomotives, 7 Class 08s.
Yeah.
Wait, and an E2 tank engine. I reckon he's over halfway there.
Oh god.
Do I seriously have to go faster? Fine, I will.
Dude!
What?
You left the train behind.
Oh, I'm Thomas.
Well, let's think about it. He's got at least...
He's got 6 wheels, a short stumpy cab, and a short stumpy dome.
Let's see, there's Bowler, Spam.
What's that sound?
That's my whistle.
Atherton, Ludwig. Wait, Atherton.
That's basically my whistle, Hector.
I'm just
Would have been mine too as well.
Okay.
But I'm the real 449, so yes.
You can't do it. We both are the same one.
Dang, Nick.
Yeah, but I'm the real one. Anyways.
No, come on, let's not argue.
Jay.
What?
First 449 guy before I got met you anyway.
Wade, Raymond, Violet.
Oh boy.
In real life, it's a female.
Let's see.
What the? No, it's not.
11 American. Well, let's see. 10's got
Attack
11
the coaches!
American engines, 7 Class 08s, 2 Buell diesel shunters, 2 Class 40s,
Oh, you just got
a Class 46, 6,
Oh, I didn't know the coaches.
no wait, 12 American
Yeah.
engines.
I don't like this at all. I really want to get real work
Let's see,
daylight.
got
I mean,
12 American engines, a
Okay.
Class 46, a Class 2 Class 40s, an HST, an Intercity 125, 7 Class 08s, 2 Diesel Works engines,
yeah, you
4
got the
B12s,
LBSCRE2 class.
2 Buick diesel shunters, and about 2 box tanks. I reckon he's over halfway there.
Why on earth do you need that many engines?
It's the other railway.
Too many engines.
Plus, it's on Diesel 10's turf.
And Diesel 10's evil now? Oh, yeah, it's from that you remember.
Okay, guys, I'm trying to keep my head up right, but I'm looking. I'm sure
Practically, he's up
my
right
head
at
is
the Diesel Works to be the size of the Millennium Dome.
my
Jay,
head's up right. My head's up vertical, but my eyes are tilted.
okay, I'm thinking about the LBSCRE2 tank engine.
Oh, look who else is
Hector, the LBS CRE2 engines are a lot underpowered when it came to the panniers. Let's just be honest with that.
I'm not gonna stop with my favorite tank engines.
They're scrapped. They're
You
dead.
can't stop me from my favorite tank engines.
They're dead.
Actually, there are rumors that they're going to be building a new E2
or a replica.
Wait, how do you know?
There's been something going around that some preservation society is making a new E2 engine, and lots of people are hating it.
Except for Timothy and Thomas.
But wait, won't that infuriate Timothy knowing there's another E2 around?
Yeah. Well, technically he never knew it, so...
What the heck's that sound?
It's 1218.
I know that. 1218.
But why did you say what was that?
Okay, I don't want to get real work.
Bruh.
Is Train C or Railworks better?
You decide.
But no, I'm just asking if it's better to you or not.
To me, they're both the same.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna get Briscoe 5022 or either the LBS CRE2. I'm just gonna decide.
Oh, now Brandon's gone. It's gonna take a long while before he gets back.
Oh, heck nah.
I don't want to get the Frisco. I want. How can
Well,
I
let's
just
see. There's
Glenn.
big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn!
Glenn.
What?
K&L released a new model.
What?
What?
What, have you guys never heard the levels of fatness?
They've already got a new one in record time for this year. Jay, send me this link in the in your Hangout thing, and on separately, and I'll take a look privately.
I'm gonna go and look for myself now because I'm curious.
I hope it's in it could be another bigger engine, or is it another one of those fictional?
Oh,
ones?
yup, there is a new Mikado.
Whoa! Is it the one that we said it was?
It's Frisco.
Another Frisco?
Oh yeah.
Holy
cattle!
Holy Clinchfield curse!
It's a Frisco Mikado. Frank's gonna be happy. Wait a second. This one is. Wait a minute. This will be the. This is.
Is this one of 1522 surviving other sisters?
No.
It's one because it's one of 6, or is this a different Frisco?
Glenn.
Well, that depends on what the Frisco's names are. Are they big, healthy, husky, fluffy, damn, hell no?
I've never seen a Frisco Mikado before. Never heard of one.
I have many times, and I was even attempting to make one myself, but I am so glad that Steve did it for me.
Wait, you commissioned him? Wait,
Yes.
you commissioned him?
Huh?
You commissioned this for him?
No. I did not.
Railway.
I did not commission it. Would not be hard to kit bash, but Steve already did it for me.
Anyways, I'll have a look at this.
I'm gonna go look for myself.
I'm checking it out right now. I'm already.
I will share screen everything so y'all can see.
Share screen, mate. I want to see this for myself. All right.
Where is Brandon anyway?
Who even knows?
Oh my god.
They got a new Mikado out, everyone.
It has 2 sets.
Basically, it's a Frisco Mikado, and I'm getting it.
So in total they've made, and yes, I want this too as well. So we've got 3.
All right, I'm back.
So we've got 3 Friscos. We have a Decapod, and we got the infamous 1522, and now we got this one.
Oh, only 2 have been preserved.
And this one's one of them.
Well, guess what?
This has to be one of them, right?
Yeah, it is. Wait, what?
Ah,
there she is.
40?
Or he. There's
do you
2
mind
versions.
if I show you my screen or not?
Oh, it's got the. You already are joining us right now.
Do you mind if I show you my screen or not?
For what?
First off, we've got one that has a red roof, and the other one has got a black roof on it.
Right.
And it only comes with a Frisco caboose. Oh, nice.
I'm actually looking for a Frisco caboose, so I could probably use that.
Oh
Yeah,
my! Oh,
right.
for God's sake, Dennis Bueller! Dennis the Bueller Shunter, you lazy! Get back to work!
So first off,
Which is your favorite tank engine?
So which
I'm
one's
only having 40 winks, Thomas. The warship says you're not even allowed 10 winks, so get that train in order!
Yeah, sir. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yada yada yada.
Jay, which one? Can you check on the Wikipedia and see who's preserved?
4,000. Glenn, it literally says it at the bottom.
His lordship doesn't
4,003
allow
and
you
418.
10 winks, so get...
Oh, so both of these engines are with us.
And 4018 is my engine.
I'm not too sure which one to go for.
Hi, Bob.
Well, I'm gonna go for 4018, so you can go for 4003.
Jay, I have a question.
So you're going for the one with the red.
Look
so
who's back!
But which version are you going to go for? Are you going to go for a number? Are you going to have a black one with the black roof or the red roof?
Yeah.
Red roof, because Frisco all the way.
They're
both Frisco.
Yeah, but red roof's more classic, actually.
Is that because you prefer it that way?
Southern.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Actually, Timothy based off of 107 or something.
No, 107 was the only engine we could use at the time. Me and my old
Timothy was based off of LBSCR locomotive number 100.
Well, Jay, what's your favorite tank engine?
I don't actually have a favorite tank engine.
Shoot, no, my favorite is. I do have a favorite.
It's the E2.
What? Is it your favorite?
No, I'm just saying, is it the E2? Your favorite?
Yes.
Alright, well, I know what my favorite is.
Yes.
If I had to choose...
You bought the Andrew Barkley! Seriously, your lordship. Other than engine...
What's that?
Does it have to be American, or does it have to be the United Kingdom?
United Kingdom, but there's no tank engines in USA.
Yeah, there are.
No.
There are tank engines in the USA.
I mean,
Fine. The coupling on one of old Stuckham's Pullmans fell off 3 times last week.
How?
And what's your favorite tank engine from the UK?
It's something LMS.
LMS, now GWR?
No. I'm just looking at this because it's okay.
Just
Yeah, my favorite tank engine is not a GWR though, it's LMS.
an LMS tank engine? Let me look that up.
Bruh. You should know what these are.
I do know what they are.
Then
You call yourself a train fan.
Yeah, the Ginty.
no.
I thought it was a Ginty, damn it.
No, it's not a Ginty.
I don't know.
Hey, Jay, once you got these engines, please send me a copy over. Please.
What? I like the Black 5. I'm a fan of it.
That's Henry's type.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them. What about J94s?
They're okay, but not my favorite.
Tank
Time, having a good time.
82s versus 757XX. Who would win?
2 days ago. Again, it seems not about anything.
I think the 2 tank engines will win.
Hey, Glenn, would you ever add a Shima into your series or not?
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the modern casting, but I would have done. But I just think she's better off, with the other fans who like her. I'm okay with her, but the fact is, I'm not really a modern Thomas fan. I'm very old school and retro.
I am modern.
But you gotta love Rosie in her new red livery.
Don't get me wrong, Rosie. No matter what form, I like her in both of them.
My
Let's
life.
that again.
Tank engines are mine.
Yeah, I like to say, I'm all right with most, but if there's ever one engine I thought was very nice, I go with Rebecca.
Oh, come on.
Though, would you have her in her
I'm
yellow
stepping on the
livery
track.
or the prototypical southern green?
Any will do.
If I were a tank engine, and I arrived in the UK, what would I do?
Put you on a branch line passenger duties. Bobby.
Huh?
Stop me now, having such a good time. I'm having a
Bobby,
ball.
why don't you talk to my friend Tony a bit? Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. No, Bobby. 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 I'm trying to get my car smart.
Oh boy.
Where did Brandon go anyway?
I don't even know. He just suddenly left, and somebody else left too.
He always does. He does it every time.
Hey, look at my icon.
Well, I'm so glad a new Mikado's been released.
I had no idea they were going to make a Mikado.
Oh yeah, the power.
No, let alone
My brothers.
Well, I'm getting a Mikado.
Let alone they did it at Frisco. That one I did not see coming.
Well, sad for me because
I was actually expecting one because
I'm getting monthly payments.
monthly payment. You work?
Of course, I just only get things once a month. You know what I mean?
Explain yourself.
Why?
Besides, Glenn, remember the hassle we had when the 317 had his accident?
I get things once a month. That's what I mean.
Sorry. I just can't help myself sometimes.
Time for the pannier to take the turntable.
What do you mean 317 had an accident?
Wait, Jay, I have a question. How'd you show your entire screen?
That was 3 years ago. And then Pip and Emma had their mishap with a car and we were stuck for an express engine. Don't remind any of us.
I'm going over 100.
I don't
Wait,
even.
you're literally going over 100?
Hey, Brendan, where were you?
I'm
Roger, I don't
falling.
remember.
I was going 100 and wait, Brendan, show my screen.
Roger, I don't even remember.
The Desk Railway Chronicles?
Shit.
Oh.
What's your language?
It's fine.
No.
This is an adult-rated stream, so we can swear and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, okay, but finally we got our screen shares back over, thank goodness.
Maybe young.
I just
don't
preferred showing my screen on the laptop.
Is it weird that I'm younger than Hector and yet I know a lot more than he does?
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm younger than you by a few months, and yet I know a lot more than you do.
No, I do know a lot more than you do.
List as many tankages as you can list.
The tank engines are powerful.
List some UK tank engines.
So it is like that.
And you cannot look them up. You gotta list them.
List what?
List UK tank engines, and you cannot look them up.
Well, there's the E2s, the 1400s.
E2s.
E2s, 1400 tank engines, the GWR Pannier tanks, a 67XX,
57XX.
You don't have to list Great Western engines. You can list them as many as you can think of.
J50s, the Southern Rail, the E4s, the Andrew Barclays.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait, what?
Andrew Barclay?
They're basically a type of 404 style tank engines.
All right.
It's
J94.
Roger, you can look them up. Are you looking them up?
No, I'm eating something.
Okay. Hector, you can't look them up either.
You're not even seeing my screen.
So wait, whoa. What are we researching here?
Basically, I'm telling them I'm asking for a challenge. The challenge is actually the challenge is list as many UK tank engines as you possibly can think of without looking them up.
Oh,
there's
okay.
the
So that's the
packet.
challenge. So we think of engines, Britain tank engines, without looking them up.
Exactly, that's the challenge.
Okay,
There are
so
the packet tank engines, but
E2s and the S100s, which is Rosie's class I'm aware of. That's two.
They're basically built in America, so they don't count.
Oh.
They have to be built in. I should have mentioned they have to be built in Britain.
Okay. Oh yes, I believe that someone has in the chat. Mega Tank Engine X has interest in voicing Percy for Ghost Train 3. And here he is right now.
Hi, everybody.
You're Mega Tank Engine X?
Hello. And I'm KaneFan701.
Hey, stop.
Don't look.
Writer of Thomas Superstation Adventures.
Oh, somebody's back.
To show you guys.
Okay, and what would that be?
Well, I don't even know it.
Oh. I made a custom. This is Ginty.
All I see is a window.
Oh yes, the LMS Chinties. That's another tank engine.
All right, wait, hold on. I need to keep score of this. Hold on.
Then there's the Pugs.
Wait, hold on. One second. I need to keep score of this. Okay, list as many. Okay, Glenn, you want to participate?
Nah, I'm not. Okay, I'm out.
All right, I'll participate instead. Okay, you four ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Brendan?
Yes, I am.
All right, remember, you cannot look up any British tank. You have to only remember them.
Of course.
If you look them up, you're disqualified.
Ha! If you look them up, you're disqualified, and that's right.
Pretty much.
Don't be Ferdinand right now. Okay, ready? Okay, ready?
Okay.
Go.
E2s, GWR, 57XX.
J94.
What? Wait, what'd you say, What did you say, Hector?
J94.
Okay. Brendan?
Let's see. I already said I know that the E2s and all that. Like I know that they're not. Let's see.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm back.
Does the Pugs count?
Yep, they count.
Okay.
Hello?
What counts?
Pugs.
Oh yeah, the Ginties and Pugs.
Okay, you said 4 so far. So far, Roger's winning. Let's see. What can I think of? Great Western 1400s, Great Western 1500s,
Oh, hey, Mason.
Great Western 1361, Great Western 1356, Great Western 5600.
Great Western Great Western 56 double X Mogo.
The auto tanks?
Wait, it can't be a mogul. It has to be a tank engine.
Wait, so the auto tanks were built in Britain, right?
Yep.
The LB and SCR E4s.
Let's see. Terriers, yes.
Oh yes, Stepney's class and Dylan's class.
The Southern Railway Z class.
Yeah, that's another one. Oh, the LBSCR L-class Hudsons. Yes, got it.
Yes, Mason, what's your question?
Do you know when the script for season 8 will be done?
The wait, what time?
Alfred and Judy.
Yep, those count. Let me see. What can I think
Are you talking about the snow problem?
Well, not just snow problem, but the other ones as well.
They are halfway completed.
Even snowplow.
Oh yeah, the Great Western Railway, large prairies and small prairies.
Well, whenever the script for snow problem is
Andrew
done,
Barkley,
feel free to send it to me anytime on DMs or on Twitter.
And Captain Baxter.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that one.
I can record my lines for Logan.
Well, of
Bluebell
course.
and Primrose.
Damn, that's actually good. Yeah, Bluebell and Primrose. I forgot about those.
Like I
two.
said,
Oh,
it should be.
Adam's radio tank. Adam's radio tank. Yeah, that's
Damn
right.
it! I was going for that one.
I said Chinty.
So I was watching a live stream. There was a kid in the stream.
Yeah, his name was Megatrain something.
Megatrain
Megatrain
X.
X?
Yeah, that was it.
Cool.
He actually has offered to help with the Ghost Train.
LMS 2 have dock tanks. LMS 3 have Jinties. What else? What else? LMS.
The Nielsen 040 box tank.
Damn it, that was a good
Oh
one.
yeah, and Brandon, can I voice James in Ghost Train 3? I was gonna ask you that on Discord.
BR Standard 3.
Of course.
BR Standard 4.
Does Lily's class?
BR
Does Lily's,
Standard 5. 4 MT tanks.
the rattle tank, the radial tank.
Yep.
James, it's not fair. That thing don't cost me the raise. That's my James voice.
Oh, Trojan. That's another one.
Well, let's see.
The Trojan tank engine. Okay.
First.
So far I'm winning.
I may have
King
been
George.
a little late, but I can
King
push
George.
more
That's a
trucks than
fictional
little
engine.
diesel.
Oh.
I may have been a little late, but I can push more trucks than a little diesel.
Mason, care to join us in our challenge?
Yeah, no thanks.
All right.
I'll lose for sure.
LSWR 02
Oh,
class.
E2.
Yes, Billy's class.
Shut up, Nicky!
14XX.
Okay.
57XX.
The BR.
Let's see. What else can I think of that was really
J50.
J50. I was about to go for that.
Let me see.
Hey, Brandon, is it okay if I stay here for the rest of the stream?
If you want to, Mason, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
J94s.
I already said that.
What's Wilbur based off of? The J50s?
I just said J94, bro, and Hector just said J50 as well.
J94.
LBSCRE2.
You just said that already. What else? That's something.
The Peckett.
Damn it, the Peckett. Yeah.
I
Northeastern Railway 66. Yeah, that's another
Why,
one.
dear Lord, that's the biggest load of
Ellen Wire
garbage.
class 5. Yes, that's
The
another
austerity
The
tank.
LSW.
Ned
The
Flounders.
The austerity tank. Does that count?
one. LMS stand your 2Ps, and yes, the austerity counts.
All right.
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, we can.
I was gonna
yeah.
ask you, when do you think you have a chance to DM me about the lines, but it's fine.
I'll work on that soon.
Okay. And when you DM me, I'm gonna send you my audition for a Screech and Thud for that future project.
Yeah, I still gotta finish the script on that one.
Southern
though.
M7s is another one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Southern LSWR G6.
The Ivan tank engines.
Oh, yep, that's another
Lines
one.
for Operation Sodor. I'm excited to record for that.
I am still kind of leading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Jesse Ortiz.
1, 2.
Jesse Ortiz
Real
in the
works
chat. Hello,
is
Jesse.
better.
1, 2. Yep.
Oh, cool. Jesse Ortiz is here. Well, in the chat.
Well, let her in.
Jesse.
Jesse Ortiz.
I voiced for him in an
yeah.
upcoming episode. I voiced him in an upcoming episode of his.
Let's see. What else can I think of that is literally British?
Oh, Stepney.
Stepney. Bluebells forever.
I said terriers. That includes Stepney.
Damn it!
Bluebells forever. My voice for Stepney is like Alec Baldwin, an impression off of Alec Baldwin.
Adams.
Wait, I already
Not
said-
the Adams radio. I mean, like the Adams on the Bluebell Railway.
That is an Adams radio.
Fuck!
Yes, I already said. I said the radio.
Frick!
Let's see. Who?
Oh yeah, the J70s. Yeah, that's another one. J70s.
The J77s.
Oh yeah, the LNER N7s, the LNER A8s. Yes, that's another one. Okay.
The LNER. Wait, do tram engines count as tank engines?
No.
Well, they're engines, but they're not really considered tank engines. They're just tram engines.
They're considered tram engines, space.
Yeah, because the cow catchers, the sign. They're almost like it's almost like engines wearing kilts. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, do narrow gauge tank engines count?
Yeah, they do.
Talleyrand, Dolgott, Sir Hayden, and Thomas Edwards, Douglas.
What about Prince?
Tom Rolt.
Edward Thomas.
He already said Thomas. Prince is a tender engine.
Yeah, who's Duke's class basically. And
hey, will Prince be in your series, by the way, Brandon?
Duke has appeared in my series, yes.
Let's see. What else can I do besides?
Wait, who? What about who?
Prince, Duke's base.
Oh, the real life counterparts will appear in the future, yes.
Hey, Brandon. It turns out Jesse Ortiz is.
Are we done with the
yes,
list?
I do see Jesse Ortiz.
BR standard class. Was there ever a BR standard class 1? I'll come back to that later. Oh yeah, Caledonian 439s, Caledonian 1. Wait, was there another one? 844s. Yeah, that's another one.
How about the Southern Railway?
Southern Railway K. I got the Southern Railway K class.
The BR Standard 4?
Already said that.
Okay, I quit.
Well, who's winning?
That would be. Let's see. Let's actually. Does everyone agree we should stop?
I should. Yeah, me.
Who else wants to stop, or who else wants to keep going?
Let's see. Well, there's the Colby Fell engines. There's Lattice.
Oh yeah, there's Lattice.
And then
Ralph is one of them. Then there's Erden.
Yeah, Irvin, Yvonne,
Snowdon,
Ivanka,
Snowdon, Ivanka. All right.
But pretty much the whole Coldy Fell fleet, basically.
Yeah, except didn't they withdraw their numbers 7 and 8?
Well, we know what happened to Lattice. Like,
what's
Lattice was inspired from the whole Goddard incident.
Yeah, speaking of Godry,
it seems like we could. There's
someone just left. Hello, Jesse. Hello there.
Hey.
Hello there, Jesse.
Do you remember who
Hi,
I
Jesse.
am?
Hi, Jesse.
What's up, guys?
Hello,
Jesse.
Jesse Ortiz.
Do you remember who I am?
Yes, Manson. What's up?
Just saying, just wondering. That's all.
Hey there, Jesse Ortiz.
I will say,
What's up,
the review on Euro C, Jesse, was amazing.
Which one?
My review on Euro C, I did.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love the most of the parts, to be honest. The one part that got me confused was the antenna on my ears.
Well, I was making the wolf ears. That's what I was doing.
I thought you were related to Shine Ortiz because you got the last name with him.
Well, Jesse is related to Shine, funny enough.
In real life, always.
We're not really related, but even though it's because of the last names, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I really thought you were related in real life.
Anyway,
Hey, Brandon.
It's surprising that I didn't know there was another Ortiz, to be honest. Back then, I saw a Shine Ortiz, but I didn't know there was like another Ortiz in this fandom. But
Yes, Tyson?
Ortiz, I
I
know.
was getting ready to say, speaking of Godry, I was getting ready to say, speaking of Godry, I voiced Godry. I'm going to voice Godry in an upcoming project from Toby's Tramway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who Toby's Tramway is. He's a good friend of mine.
Cool.
Yeah, his real name's Indy, so
Interesting.
Another day on Sodor. I wonder what kind of crazy shenanigans we're gonna run
really
into
rocking
today.
it with auditions nowadays. Well, it's hardly begun. 2020 is hardly begun, and my luck's beginning to, well, shine. None the wiser.
I think same here because, I mean,
2020 is hardly begun, and my luck's starting to shine. Anyway, you were saying, Brandon?
oh no.
You were saying, Brandon?
I was saying that you're talking about Godred and whatnot, but I mean,
4 a.m.
So anyways, meanwhile, Thomas the Tank Engine was. Thomas the
I
Tank
got
Engine.
up for no good.
Sorry.
Forget this. I'm going back to my. Hey, shut up there. I'm going to sleep.
Can somebody ask me what? Can somebody tell me what is going on here?
It looks like Roger's doing a role play with his cat over in the side
I was just
there.
laughing at Roger's role play. I'm
To be
sorry.
honest,
I was just
at this point,
I'm sorry, that laugh
Actually, I was quoting one of BE87's first modern railroad video.
Classic.
Oh yeah, there was also. Oh yeah, now I just realized something. The LNER J83s. Yes, that was another one.
Hey, look, it's Splatter.
Then there was the LNER. LNER. Oh yeah, the Thompson L1s, the L2s, and the L3s.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, Jesse.
Okay, what's the
You
stop?
know what video I haven't made for like a while?
What's that?
And it's probably one of your favorite videos, but don't click the video.
Oh yes, yes. So the last video I remember, the last video I remember is Serena was a part of that.
Oh yeah, like that was a collab one.
By the way, Brandon, speaking of which, did we get any of these?
Lord, like never before.
Wait, what, Glenn?
Prepare
I couldn't hear
yourself
you.
fun. Featuring number one, no one cares. So,
You know what's kind of funny?
I think we could get any of the other female actors guys to join in our call soon enough.
Well, we had
kinda
Chris was here last stream, so hopefully we'll get somebody to,
Can I get Mika and Serena? Maybe, who knows? Maybe if Liz wants to join with us, maybe.
Well, let's see.
Ooh, I've always wanted to talk to Liz.
I talked to Liz once on Discord. She's an awesome person to talk to.
Liz is offline. So is Serena. Mika is actually is on a hiking trip actually.
Guys, you know what's kind of funny?
What's that?
Why am I thinking of the card soldiers from Alice in Wonderland? I mean, I hate Alice in Wonderland out of all the Disney movies, but for some reason, ever since I listened to the song "It's Our House Now," I've like repeatedly been like we watching the card soldiers, like seeing it. I can't stop thinking about the card soldiers from my most despited movie I hate out of Disney.
That's a lot of tabs you got on.
Oh, well, don't worry, Jesse. It's I'm nearing the script for the
Hey,
first
Brandon,
special.
have you ever thought of making a modern railroad parody? Because I've seen lots of them on YouTube recently.
Well, which one do you recommend I do? Because I've seen a couple, but I just don't know, like
whether to do episode 1 or 2.
Like a parody of the episodes?
Maybe a small clip of it, because that's what I've mostly seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do like a small like scene from
Is
that.
it bad that I also see Spam Can playing Rocky? Because he's a big rough and tough goods engine.
D199. It's called.
You mean Rocky Balboa, the crane?
And the Diesel D2.
D261 here. Is that you?
D261. Oh, he sucks. Anyway.
Oh yes,
Not bad.
well, he's well known as
How dare
Bowler.
you call D261 suck? How dare
Because
you?
Bowler.
4 a.m. I got up for no good.
Because we Diesels are revolutionary. Who knows?
Make it take it to next.
I hope you.
Rise of
I'm sorry
Skywalker.
to.
I have yet to see that,
Revolutionary
so please.
D261. I'm sorry to inform you, but electrics are more revolutionary than diesels.
No!
Diesels are more revolutionary than steam without electricity.
One day, diesels will replace everyone.
If that's the
including
case, then why are there more electrics on the mainland than there are diesels?
Because
Not on Diesel 10 territory.
Because brake vans are needed for special coaches. Oh yeah, wait a minute. That's right. Where you're from, they don't have brake vans. Roasted.
So basically, you're telling me that diesels are insufficient to electrics. Is that right?
Yeah, because on the electric railway, you guys don't need brake vans.
So basically, you're useless. So what's the point of arguing that you're revolutionary or you're not?
Good morning, sir. Good morning. How we doing today?
What topic did we just got into?
I have no idea. Don't ask.
I don't know. I really don't know.
It was just a role play. That's
This is my blue Alfred I made.
Cool.
Oh. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I'll be happy to sleep in the yard. Oh, no need for that, Rocky. I'll find them place to sleep.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll find a place to sleep.
They'll be here in approximately.
So yeah, actually, this is the one I have with the snowplow. So
cleaning up the railroad. Yay!
Hey, Brandon, I got a quick question.
And just
My
what are
OC
you going to do?
character that's in
I
the
got
works.
paper decided. I'll meet you two with the new
Brandon?
engine in 3 hours at a Walmart Yards, and I
Hey,
expect
Brandon.
Oh yes, Mason. What's up?
because
I got
here's
a
a
question regarding
steamer.
my OC character that's in the works.
Now get your metal
Okay.
boots out of here.
Will,
Yes,
will
sir.
my OC character
wait,
be
I'm
in your
afraid
series
engine
at some
in case you
point in
forgot.
the future?
Once it's completed, then I'll try and I'll get it fitted in for this year. Yeah.
Like
But I'm not a
sometime in
dang
season 8.
cleaning maid. I'm a freight engine. I pull freight trains. I don't clean
Yeah,
yards.
it will be in like in the not so distant future. And
I
see,
have too much fun time here on Roblox.
Hey guys, you know, Roger. I know you're playing that guy who's so cool, but it would be quite nice. I wonder if you
Sorry, I
still do
can't really
voice
hear
acting to
you,
this very
Brandon. There's
day.
too much going on at one time.
Who?
The guy who you're listening to right now.
What were you saying, Brandon?
BE87?
Oh yeah, he still voice
Brandon?
acts. Actually, he did the Cody Fell movie.
yes, he
You
did.
think one of the engines is going to be
Hey,
slow?
Brandon, what were you saying again?
I'm saying your OC will be ready in the not distant future.
If I ever come back and doing filming, I'd
You mean in the near future?
in my
Yeah, like
series.
once because actually Jay's here and maybe because he'll probably get to work on it when he can.
Okay.
Last time I talked to Kyle was dang, this is back on Discord like a month ago.
Because most of the time, there is no power outside.
Plus, check out what I did to Liz and Percy.
My OC character is a British Railway Class 40. So yeah, I'm a British Railway Class 40 diesel.
You think they care what our yard looks like? It's a daggum yard's not a 5-star hotel. Well, then let's make it a 5-star hotel.
My OC character is a British Railway Class 40 diesel engine.
I'm telling you, I wish I could have had him in my 311 film now if I'd redone the whole. Actually, when I do go back, I'm actually going to do a movie of what the original looked
Like adding Rocky and Zach into the film?
No, I meant by putting this guy, who's voice actor in.
Quite right.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, and the guy who voiced Anthony in Town 1. Not to mention Jay might be involved.
I think he voices Hank in the in EE. Yeah, he voices Hank in EE 93 series.
Fire!
Last time I checked, bumping the
Hey, I'm
out of a freight cars, fully considered respect.
Hey, Roger. Wait, did I already tell you and Brandon that I auditioned for the Troublesome Trucks and Self-Fulfilling Prophecy, and I might have gotten the role? Did I?
Yeah, you told me that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I will be voicing the Troublesome Trucks as a what's it called? It's like a role where like multiple people are voicing the Troublesome Trucks in Prophecy. So yeah, not just me, but multiple
Wait,
other people.
Glenn, which episode of San Juan you watching? The Golden Spike?
What?
That was actually that was the second episode I ever watched of them.
So yeah, basically,
The very first one I ever watched was the Christmas special. That's how I discovered them. I've actually spoken to them on Facebook. They're very nice people. They told me they'll find their route eventually. It's become a lost one. I'd love to have it.
Who? Jonathan E. Claire and Brian McDonald? Yeah.
Yeah, from San Juan.
Anyway, as I was saying,
have you ever considered putting the San Juan engines in your universe?
You do know I've got most of them, actually.
That's going to be a ripoff, isn't it?
No, it isn't. I've actually told them about what I did about my CSW, and I put some in as a dedication, and they actually accepted. They thought that I said in dedication to them for what they've done, and they actually were very, very touched by that. They liked it.
So
they didn't mind, so I could get away with it, actually.
Anyways,
If Brandon can get his butt back and then we could, and he could come back, then I can put my share screen, then I can show what I'm doing.
I know you're watching the San Juan episode.
Yeah, but you haven't seen what I've done in my other things.
Well, I know what engine I'm going to be adding.
I know. Thanks to
I
Jay.
love episode 4 of the series with Benjamin.
Excuse me?
He's the tank engine?
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, I've actually got an engine similar in my CSW. It looks like Ben, but it's basically a reskin, and I'm not going to use Ben. So I'm going to use somebody else who's going to be a sibling, who looks like Ben, but he's a reskinner.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, I know.
Can I finish up what I was saying?
Glenn!
Huh?
Mason, go ahead. Mason, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say that basically EE93 commented on my Troublesome Trucks audition, and he said, and I quote, "Well done, man. This is one of my favorite takes. Please leave your audition video up until the episode is out." And by episode, I mean prophecy.
What about you, Big Phil?
Oh,
I mean
damn.
the literal and the figurative sentence.
Wow.
And Surprising Engines told you that.
Yeah.
Oh, funny enough, I spoke to him as well, and do you know what he said about the Clinchfield thing that he did when he voiced Edward?
What'd he say?
Let's just say in a private Facebook chat back a few years ago, he said he absolutely had a hell of a lot of fun doing Edward. He said and I heard him in the voice chat saying "Well, so much emotion in this." What did he say?
Well, Edward's pretty much his
Real life.
Next to Bertram.
Yeah. Oh God. So yeah, if I do my Bridge of Doom, I'm definitely casting him as Bertram because he does talk in it, but he talks normal, not in this poetry.
Also, I sent another audition for the future. Also, I sent another audition to EE93. It's basically in his auditions playlist. I basically sent him an audition for the role of Bolgi. He didn't comment on that, but it is on his playlist of auditions. So yeah, Bolgi.
Oh yeah. Matt was in my last video. The remake of Thomas the Bad Engine #1.
Hey, Bobby, can you say hi?
What?
Say hi, kitty.
No.
I'm Bolton. Down with where I was. 3 in a row. 3 in
Oh
a
yes,
row.
perfect. That's another perfect trains model. The cat, the cat can be made for trains. It'll be perfect.
You're gonna make my cat into a trains character.
There's already a cat in trains anyway.
Really? I thought there wasn't.
Yeah, there is.
Wait, who was it though?
Is it Snowball the cat from Scooby-Doo from the
No
1977
idea.
Christmas special?
All I know is that there is a cat for trains.
3 in a row. From railway to a guide.
All right, then I shall look it up right now.
This is the cat.
Where?
That's a cat.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Am I even sharing my screen?
Hey, Jay.
Explains a lot.
Do you want to get?
Here's a cat.
Oh.
Oh yes, Katarina.
Ha ha ha. Oh wait, isn't that the one? Isn't that the same one who voiced in my 311 who did one of the coaches?
Isn't that the same cat trained model from
Whoa,
Stories
she
from the
just
States?
took off.
Yes, like actually me and Jay made that OC.
I voiced William and
Brandon,
Stories
didn't
from
you
the
make it and it did not work right, so I had to redo the whole thing myself?
Well, I say you what I finished, and then I say you what I did, and then you took over from there.
Brandon, it looked really.
yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, it looked kind of really weird.
I mean, I tried my hard.
I know.
Look,
Speaking of
reskinning is fun, you know, but
It's
I
fun,
guess I guess the old Edward model was being a little bit of a troll that day, so.
It's like.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mason, go ahead.
I was getting ready to say, speaking of stories in the States, because, well, speaking of stories in the States, never mind.
You can say it if you want.
Well, I was going to say that I voice William stories in the States.
William? You didn't voice William in Stories in the States unless you're auditioning for that.
Well, I sent an audition to Brandon, to pass down, and he's told me that I got the role.
I did not know that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
DJ knows about this. That's the thing.
Yeah, DJ knows about that.
Oh my god, that
Try
man
not to make
better
her
tell
fall
me
off the
some
bridge
stuff I
like
gotta know.
311 did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean. If I made you mad, I didn't mean to.
It's fine, Mason. It's DJ is the one that has to tell me a lot of things. He's got a lot of explaining to do.
Unlike my route that I'm gonna have.
Because as far as I knew, William was not casted.
Oh, well, now he is, I guess.
That's true.
All right, that's a good thing. Because we need somebody to play Reginald as well, and I don't have a voice actor for that yet.
You know, I'm actually thinking of having Splatter and Dodge have an encounter with 311. Because after betraying Evil 10, they kind of ran away to America and lived there for 13 years.
Well, if it helps, I don't know if there's a limit or not. I could audition for Reginald if that's okay with you.
I mean,
wait, as in the big city engine, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, can I audition for Reginald?
If you don't find another voice actor, yeah, you can try out for that.
Look at what Jay's got. He's got a special.
I'll just send it to Brandon to pass down.
Guys, look what we got
here. Oh yes, good.
Roger, look at who we got. We've got a reskinned 311.
Oh dear. Plus, I was actually.
Well, yeah.
Plus, when Splatter and Dodge see 311, she actually lets them go as. Well, like 311, they too suffer a lot.
You know what, Jay, I can see
the impression
outside looks a lot better than it was the last time, so it does seem you have put the finishing touches on it.
Yeah, I'll audition later this evening.
I have not done anything to this model at all.
Well, I meant, have you got anything that you did, like, put the finishing touches or you said you had it ready for it?
I never even did anything to the model. I already finished it a while ago.
Let me just double check, because the writing on it. That looks alright.
I mean, it's amazing because
changed, or is it kept the same?
Hey, Matt.
Now, as long as Anthony sees us, he'll be fine.
I mean, he's already crying over the fact that I showed him his other thing.
Oh, TV series version.
Jay, is the 411 on this got the same whistle, or is it?
And I was right. He was crying. Anyway, yeah.
Reginald.
Yeah, just the 311, or is it?
Isn't that just basically a 2006 reskin of Gordon?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, but when you look at the front, yeah.
Ta-da!
And his guys died
Hey
about.
guys,
And-
Hector wants to rejoin.
And plus, there's a Flying
I'm
Scotsman
not
version of
sure.
that. Yes, Mason.
I said Hector
Yeah.
wants to rejoin.
Jay.
I'm not exactly sure if.
Help me! I'm being taken by a ghost.
Jay,
I'm
have
not
you,
exactly sure
Jay,
if I
does the
should
whistle
stay
work
or should.
on 311?
I'm
Does it
not
have the same
exactly
one?
sure if I
Or
should
did
stay
you
or I should leave now.
I haven't even changed the whistle.
Well,
Because I have
wait.
work to do. I have lines to do, hobby-wise, and I'm not exactly
311's
sure if
gonna
I should
take his
leave.
daddy and have some fun.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Hector wants to
Okay.
rejoin.
man.
I'm not exactly sure if I should leave or not
And
because I
she
got
consumed
lines to
it.
do. I'm not exactly sure what I should
That's
do.
another member of the curse completed.
Your decision, Mason. Your decision.
Jay,
Shut up, Dickie!
hey Jay, the only thing, Jay,
As
the
a
only
matter of fact, I'll just go for right now. Plus, I have to get ready to go to the store with my mom.
All
Buy
right.
some
Yeah,
birds.
I'll just stay a little longer.
it's Jay. The only thing we need to do to complete the locomotive is to give its own rolling stock.
But I'll probably be back if you guys are still on. But in other words, I'll see you guys for right now. 'Cause I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna leave.
Bye,
Mason.
Jesse.
I mean,
Wait,
see
what?
you, Jesse.
Yeah, see you,
See you
Jesse.
guys.
What do you
Bye.
think, Jay?
Nora.
Hey, do you think we could do like
Hey,
a
Brandon.
train remake
Oh,
of
hello
Mad
there.
Bomber?
Huh?
Yeah, what
Hey,
do you think?
Brandon.
Oh, hey,
Do you think we should give
it's
for his own
311.
stock?
Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
Is it okay if I send you my audition for the role of Reginald later this evening or sometime?
If you want to, yes, and then I can pass it on to DJ. So
Okay.
And why I can't have it, I have no idea.
well, the magic buffers are just right in front of 311. For the first time, she was going to go to the magic
But be
railroad.
careful, Diesel 10's not watching.
No, no, don't worry. 311 will easily kill off Diesel 10. She's that powerful.
Well, it's not like Sakura, because if Sakura found out, then she'd be furious.
I
Oh,
must
God.
get the Frisco Mikado.
Oh my
skin.
lord, we've been live for
must
2
get
hours
the
and 18 minutes.
Do you think Diesel 10 would have any love interests over the years?
No.
For 311, maybe. Who knows?
We've been live for 2 hours now. 2
That's
hours, 18
good.
minutes, and
That's not that bad.
You know
I
what,
know.
guys?
Well, I mean,
You know, guys, I'm
Huh?
going to say this, but I'll get the Frisco Macar as well when Jay sends me it.
Oh boy.
Hopefully- yeah, you can send me some other, and you can send me a few other bits and bobs.
Ugh.
Yeah, but once the only thing we need to do about 311 is that we need to give this engine, this reskin of yours, Jay, some rolling stock like her own passenger train, maybe.
Why? Mountains never pulled that many passenger trains, especially
Well, in
this
my
one.
CSW, she can do both passenger and.
Jay, what kind of letters you use for the I don't know what they're called. The letters that you make them big.
You changed the font.
What kind of font is that?
Sorry, I'm just watching some Family Guy right now. Compilation of Stewie's dirtiest jokes.
What?
What kind of font is that, Jay? May I ask?
It's not every day you get to see a new steam engine on the turntable.
Hey,
yes.
never mind.
Workload this past summer and fall.
Okay.
I really like to know what kind of font is that.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm not exactly sure.
That's something that interests you, my friend? You're weird. Yeah, you're
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm not exactly sure.
That's
All
like
right.
your fucking plan.
God damn it, Stewie, stop going being gay.
And Jay, have you answered my question?
I think I'm gonna go, guys.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go.
right, see you, Mason. Wait,
Second
what was your question,
half of the year,
Hector?
I'll see you all in the
From the
next
Southern
live stream.
Pacific.
Well, hey, Brandon, when will the next live stream be?
Territory.
Yeah,
To
you're
my right, yeah, present
Sorry, what?
our
When will
new
the next live stream
Yeah,
be?
you checked it. Now take your fucking
I'll
pants
announce that
off.
at the end of the stream.
What?
You're weird, and
I
I'm out
will.
of here.
I'll announce it soon.
huh?
What?
Okay.
Jay,
See y'all
what are you
next
saying?
live
Brandon,
stream.
what are you
Bye.
saying?
Old-fashioned values.
Mason was asking about when
Okay.
my next stream was going to be.
Family Guy.
Glad there
Lucky
is
as
a
men who positively can
Okay,
do
that's
all the things to
inappropriate.
make us
La
laugh.
la la.
Huh.
Hey,
Weird.
you know what? I think we should give 311 her an auxiliary water tank as well, like 1522 had.
I'll reskin 311.
No,
you
I
must
meant,
understand,
yeah, but-
Hector, that is a K&L version of 311 and it cannot be redistributed.
I know. I'm not giving it to anyone.
But here's the thing: Jay made that reskin.
I know. I'm not saying I can. I'm not.
Do you know how many reskins of Train's characters there's been recently?
9,000.
A lot of reskins.
Now,
like,
actually, speaking of reskins, there is a model there's a coveted model out there that has been lost to the heavens.
Which is?
The Fat Boulder.
Oh yeah, that was that an actual model?
If I get that,
model,
if I can know Frisco 1522.
But basically, like it was on a site, but sadly the link must have been like it's told me I couldn't access the file, so that means they could have taken the model off the site. So, I mean, it's
Testing facility. Oh, Peter.
It's most likely that it may have to be I may have to make my own version of the Fat Boulder, which it shouldn't be. It's just easy, just a spear and add top and adds textures, and he's ready to go. Just needs a. But
I know it can't be distributed because it's illegal to distribute it.
Only SA3D and Walner Westers you can't redistribute. If it's other content, that's fine. Well, including
other
K&L.
K&L. Yeah, so.
Yeah, K&L, SA3D, and Walner Wester. Those are things you can't really redistribute. So.
I know you can. You have to keep them private if you reskin a K&L model.
You take a left side, I'll take a right. What? How about top and bottom?
Right, Brendan?
Yes.
It's a shame.
I know that.
I can't even reskin on mine. So like I said,
I knew how to reskin.
It's gonna be wrong, but like I said, guys, the 8 version I've got for 11 from my take, so I'm gonna have to at some point. I know it's not gonna work out against the rules, but I'm gonna have an extra copy of it for my.
Hey, who muted my mic?
Oh, sorry about that, Roger. I hit a button. My bad.
Like I said.
Okay, well, I know how to reskin because I'm good at reskinning.
What's the most thing you've reskinned?
Oh, come on! I know how to reskin. I reskinned the Gordon 2006 once.
What the fuck?
Anyway, why are we hearing Family Guy in the background?
The rules of this city are very
It's kind of rude. The Family Guy.
Because it's funny because I'm doing some parodies of Family Guy this year. So.
Really?
Yes. One of them involving Peter and Joseph.
Who's 1529 anyways?
My character.
And Linda is the 1525.
Rupert and I are just fine without you. Yeah, you're right.
She's a character of mine, FYI.
Welcome to
1529 is my character, actually.
I mean 1525?
That's yours.
I know. I'm talking about 1525 for your information.
For what?
So, Sydney, is it? Welcome to CSW. I hope you'll find it pleasant here.
Ew, it's disgusting.
Oh, have you been watching Moonrail?
I've heard a lot about San Juan. Many engines and rail fans.
What's that?
What that who positively can do all things that make us. He's nobody.
Any idea to what job Trainmaster needs you for?
Ew.
Anything that needs doing, I guess. But I really find your design. You're a passenger. Very.
It's my CSW stuff, Roger.
Nice. I can also hear you're watching episode 7, Moonrailer.
And I do have a